everyone, welcome to Watch It Played. My name is Rodney Smith. One of our final advertiser sponsors from our previous fundraiser is Bobby Griggs of Go7 Gaming. He's running a Kickstarter right now for a whole bunch of custom inserts, game accessories, bit boxes, and I thought I would just show you guys a sampling of the kind of things you can get on that Kickstarter to see if it might interest you. This is just a good example of the functional benefits of a custom insert. This one is called the LCG-001. It's sitting inside of my Lord of the Rings living card game box. It houses not just the core set, but 6 adventure packs, 2 additional big box expansion packs I just got and haven't sorted yet, a print and play expansion, and then additional cards for deck building from. Now some of these cards, they're not sleeved, and of course they fit in very nicely. But these cards are sleeved and they fit in just as well. And so if I want to get out one of my decks, I just pinch, pull it out, and it goes back in just like so. And I had room to put tokens in boxes right here. I have additional room for more cards. This one over here, this is my Netrunner box. It has the same insert inside of it. I used to have all of these in their own individual deck boxes. And they just sat loosely in the box, and my memory's not great, so if I wanted to play, I'd have to usually open up 2 or 3 of the boxes to find the deck I was looking for. This is just much more efficient. This one also has the core set along with, I believe, 6 of the expansion packs. And as you can tell, there's still plenty of room left over here for me to put more and more cards into this box. Some of you might be curious how the lid fits over top of one of these inserts once you have manuals on top. There is a slight lift, but it's very slight. I don't think you can see hardly any of the box bottom there. The inserts are shipped unassembled, so here's an example of the insert for the game Trains next to my assembled Netrunner insert. And these demos that Bobby sent me were cut from Baltic birch plywood, but the production inserts you'll receive through the Kickstarter are from HDF, which means the wood will have no grain, knots, chips, or splinters, but it will be a similar color. Assembling these is very simple. The way they're cut, there's no way to put them together incorrectly. I used a simple quick drying wood glue to put mine together. You can even dry fit them before you start if you want to see how they're going to go together. You'll notice that they have all of these notches cut into them. And this allows you to put in dividers where you want. And each of these will come with a certain number of these dividers. They come pre-protected. They have this little stick wrap on them you just peel off. And as you can see, they're a nice clear, and they just fit into any of these grooves wherever you want. So over here, if I wanted to put another deck in, I could do so. And they have this little cutout so you can reach in and grab your cards very easily. The Pathfinder adventure card game actually had a very nice insert, unless you planned to sleeve your cards, in which case it kind of became useless because it wouldn't fit them anymore. I don't have my cards sleeved, but you can see it fits sleeved cards no problem. And there's lots of room here, not just for the core set, but all the expansions that are going to come out in the first cycle, and who knows, probably even more. But whether you sleeve your cards or not, what I really like is that as the different decks grow and shrink, you can adjust the dividers to suit and fit the cards how you want to organize them. The other nice thing about this insert over the original is that the cards are all in snug. So you can turn this box upside down, shake it around, and the cards aren't going anywhere, unlike the original set. Here is their officially licensed Summoner Wars insert. I have a whole bunch of the expansions. They're sleeved. They all fit in nicely, and I still got tons of room left over for more cards. I should mention this insert was designed for the second release of the Summoner Wars Master Set, which is the current ongoing release box size. The original was a bigger box that this insert would not fit. You'll notice the lid, though, does sit off the top of the box. I thought this would bother me at first, but because Platt Hat Games doesn't use crap boxes and the boards here distribute the weight evenly, it's no problem to stack other boxes on top and it won't cause any damage to your game. They have lots of other insert options on their website that you can check out, but this is the last one that I'm going to show you. It's for Puzzle Strike. I have the 3rd edition as well as the Shadows box. Now what I've actually done is take all the accessories aside from the chips, put them in the Shadows box, and here I have all of the chips from both sets organized together. So this actually lifts off the top. This is an upper tray. This is where I have like the characters, the money, and some of the bags. And then down here, I have all of the different regular chips, but they're all organized by their cost. So when I'm looking for something, it's very easy for me if I'm randomizing which chipsets I'm using. And remember, I set the position of these dividers. So in your box, you'd be able to organize the things in a way that suits you. Although there are several different makes of sleeves that fit the same card size, the sleeves themselves can be different dimensions, which means when you're trying to fit them within the rows of the insert, they may not fit perfectly. You may have to put them a little bit off center to fit them in. So I've switched over to using these Ultra Pro standard sleeves because they fit the inserts perfectly, as you saw. These Mayday ones do as well, but I find these are a little thicker, a little more durable, and better for shuffling. If you have any concerns about whether your card sleeves will work in these inserts or not, just head over to the Kickstarter page. But enough about inserts, let's talk about bit boxes. Here's 2 examples of what I believe are 8 different design options that you have. These don't use latches or hinges, instead they have a rail system and they use friction. So the top just comes off like this, and you can see there's spaces for tokens, bits, dice, whatever you want. A little handle on top here, that's what you push against to slide the top off. This one's a little larger. But all the bit boxes fit within the lanes of those inserts that you saw. And when you're putting the top back on, there's just a groove here that this will slide into. It fits snugly into place, and you'll notice, look, I can shake this around all I want, and the top's not coming off. There's little tongues and grooves here in the back that the lid fits into, and it just seems to keep it in place perfectly. Pretty clever design. Okay, the last thing I want to show you are a few different accessories you can use to upgrade the components of your favorite games. They actually have a lot more options on the Kickstarter. I just have a few of the samples that Bobby sent me. And some of these are early prototypes, so some of the etchings on them may not be perfectly centered. I have been assured that that will be fixed in the final releases going out to the Kickstarter backers. But join me at the table here, and we'll just quickly run through a bunch of these. Well, that's everything that I have to share with you, but if you head over to the Kickstarter page for Go7 Gaming, you're going to find there's lots of other options, so you might want to check it out in case there's something else there that interests you. I want to say thank you to Bobby for being a sponsor for this series and helping me to be able to continue doing what I love doing, which is making how to play videos and playthrough videos for our viewers. And I want to thank our viewers for watching this video, because we keep all of our ads and product previews separate from our gameplay and instructional videos. So if the ads don't interest you at all, you never have to watch them. But I really appreciate when you do, because these sponsors, they help me be able to keep doing this series, as you guys do when you donate to our annual fundraisers. So thanks for checking this out. Maybe if you back this Kickstarter, drop them a little note. Let them know you're a Watch It Played viewer. But until the next episode, thanks for watching.